Hi, I'm Mike Feeney. You might know me as a comedian or that guy from the internet you want to punch in the face. I'm on the hunt for a co-host for my wildly successful podcast. I've received hundreds of applications from some of the funniest people on the planet.
I'm gonna freak out.
Join me to see if they have what it takes to be my co-host. Welcome to Co-Host Wanted.
Today I'm interviewing stand-up comedian and when he's manic, rapper Brendan Sagalow. Brendan?
Oh, you think that's how it goes?
How are you, pal?
You son of a bitch. You think that's how it goes?
That's when it comes out the most.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I always think I'm. Well, we'll get more to your little thing, but I think it's not when I'm manic because I don't have bipolar. I think it comes out. I always say I'm like Dexter. You know what I mean? I'm more of a serial killer. Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes I get the feeling and the itch.
Spitting image of mental health.
Well, I'm not manic, I'll tell you that. Whatever it is, it's not mania. I feel like when I want to, I'll get the itch, and then I have to do it.
Yeah, when you're feeling yourself, when you feel a compulsion to do it.
Yeah, like right now. Anyway, keep reading your little...
No, this is, I have a bunch of interview questions here. We'll get to them, and we'll see if this is like this will be a good fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I want this job so bad. Yes, of course, yeah.
I mean, if you didn't, you wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't have said yes to my email.
But you just came from therapy.
Yes.
Which
I think makes me a perfect co-host.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
I'm open about how I feel. And if we're recording on Mondays, which is what you do, right?
This time, yeah. I move it around.
Oh. Okay, well, if you record on Mondays, then I come straight from that therapy bust. You know what I mean? That post-cum therapy where your brain is just open and you're open to everything.
That's a great, very specific way to describe it. But I want to know about therapy. When you mention me, can you just say Feeney at this point, or do you have to keep explaining?
About you in therapy,
you don't think I've ever come up? Let me ask you.
You've come up
again. So when I come up,
yeah,
as
everybody in my life
as frequently as I, whatever. Are you just saying Feeney at this point, or do you have to re-explain Feeney? The guy I used to do. Do you have to? How much context do you have to give him?
Well, but I want this job, so I'm not gonna insult the interviewer here.
But we've known each other for a long time.
Right. Yes.
We've done many projects together.
Of course,
we've done. I've
mentioned every single person I've ever met in my life in therapy.
Sure.
And when I bring you up,
it
not like it ever happens all the time.
Sure.
But so I can't. I don't say Feeney. I don't say Mike or anything like that. I have a friend who's a asshole.
I'm anonymous. I'm anonymous.
You're an anonymous friend.
Wow. Even when we were doing the pod, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's like when we were doing the pod, if I said, the mics or whatever. But even then, no, it's because therapy has to still be about you. You know what I mean? I'm not really saying anybody else's name besides my, whoever I'm dating at that time.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that about that. So
what?
He's not familiar with my work then.
I'm familiar with your work.
No, the therapist.
Oh.
Right? Oh, but he's watched your stuff. So
he has. He has watched my stuff.
So by proxy, he's watched mine.
I don't know if he's watched the podcast though.
Well, we'll get to that. But speaking of therapy, I'm gonna do this throughout the episode. So I'm just setting this up now. I'm gonna do what's called subconscious about. Is that something you're gonna do a lot?
I'm getting over a sickness.
Okay. That's would have been great to know before coming in.
No, I'm completely over it. There's
there's
there's no chance of you getting this.
Okay.
This is getting over it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
This is like, getting over it.
Okay. So, speak.
What are you writing down?
Don't worry about it.
What'd you write down?
I'm writing something
Sniffles?
about my friend. Speaking of therapy, again, I'm going to conduct something. It's called a subconscious evaluation assessment. Do you know what this is? From
Say it again.
A subconscious evaluation assessment.
A subconscious evaluation assessment.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok actually,
really?
It was on therapy TikTok. I went down a wormhole.
That
but
fucking guy, that dude who looks all pretty. You know what therapist I'm talking about?
No.
He's like, you gotta whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway,
That's most of them at this
I
point,
know.
I think, It's like, why do you have a ring light if you're
Yeah.
a therapist? You shouldn't own a ring light. But it's actually, I think it's really cool. So basically, I don't know, it was invented by scientists during the Revolutionary War in Sweden or whatever. But basically, I'm going to say 2 words, and then you just pick one of the 2 words as fast as you can without thinking.
Okay.
Right? And then we'll do that. I'll do that a couple times throughout
And
the
then
episode.
what happens?
Well, it's you just pick like one or the
You hit
other.
me in the nuts?
No. yeah, subconscious. And then, look over here. Bang, you go like this. Yeah. We just start running on the floor in circles.
Okay.
But I'm going to pick one of the 2 words and then without thinking, and then we'll do that a couple times throughout the episode. And then at the end of the episode, I'll tally the results and we'll read your subconscious evaluation results.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, my eyes
It's all right.
twitching.
It's going to be. Yeah. This is the easiest part of this. Literally, all you have to do.
This is the easiest
You
part?
turn your brain off. All you have to do is just pick one word or the other.
I can't even spell those 3 words, but okay, let's go.
Which one?
So definitely not subconscious. And I don't know the other 2 words you said.
That's fine. I'll give you the pamphlet with the info on it later.
Okay.
Ask your therapist. Okay. So this is part 1. Here we go. Just 2 questions. Very simple. Pick one or the other.
I'm.
No. Wait till you hear both.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You got to hear both answers.
Okay.
And then you just pick one.
Okay.
Okay. And you can still pick that one if you want, but it just
I don't know.
I'm or I am.
Oh, I am.
Okay. And then next question. Being or not?
Being.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I like that one, though. Can I change my answer?
No, man, that's the point of it. It's whatever your subconscious went right to.
What is this?
That's it. That's the first
I
part of it.
am being. What's the next 2 words? Fucking
I don't know.
lame or not funny or something? What are you going to make me say?
Wow, maybe look into that with therapy. Holy shit. That's like, why is everything...
It's so funny that we are talking about therapy, too, and there's a mirror right there, so I have to, like, look myself in the eyes.
Can you see
whenever-
yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, no. We got to get rid of that. Why do you think you'd be a good co-host, man?
Because I'm funny, and you know what? You know what? Fuck you.
Okay.
I don't want to catch myself being like, because I'm good. And
Yeah.
Look, either you want me or you don't want
Okay,
me.
I like
All right?
this power move on an interview.
I got tens of fans that I could bring to the table.
Loyal, undying fans.
Yeah, so I don't really need this, to be honest.
Wow. You know what? It's kind of working. Now I want you a little more.
Maybe.
Whoa.
I don't know if I want to do this.
Wow. Can I even get you is the point now. Now I'm
Exactly.
worrying. Here I was thinking I was in a position
And
of power.
you could get me if you wanted
Okay.
to.
Okay. Well,
I might be into it. I don't know. We'd have to change this place up a little bit.
All right. Well,
put
less
some-
interested now.
Some photos, some posters of big hip hop heads and stuff like that. Let's get a Big L, maybe a big picture of Big L and some others. And we'd have to we'd have to change this shit up. But I am, I could really add a dynamic to this that you don't have.
You already are adding one right now.
Right.
Currently.
Okay.
After our very tumultuous, very public breakup, do you see here's a scenario. Do you see a world in which we can reunite?
No.
Rekindle the magic. It can't be, right? Or could
yeah,
it?
definitely. We could.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
Well, yeah, that turned out perfectly. Cut to both of us standing outside, smoking cigarettes, drinking Dunkin' Donuts, looking up.
Yeah.
I would hate this.
Yeah, but he got. Yeah.
I think we could. You know what I mean? Everybody, if the money's right.
Sure. Yeah.
Which let's start talking turkey and brass tacks.
Well, I mean,
let's start talking brass turkey. How much?
Turkey and
how much could I get paid? How much will I be getting paid? It's a little trick, you guys. Don't let them hear you say that.
I like that.
How much will I be getting paid to basically carry this podcast?
More than you'd think. Significantly more than you'd think. Whatever you're earning now, I'd say triple it.
So $3.
If that's all it takes, then yes.
I guess so. Well, one of those dollar bills has to be a $2 bill.
Okay. I have a lot
You
of
have to do
those.
that every week.
I give you $1 $2 bill. I have to
Yeah,
go to.
you
I have to go
have
to the
to pay
treasury
me.
to get it minted.
Yeah.
Did you ever try to pay someone with a $2 bill? They're like, "What is this?"
No, I keep it on my fridge like a mom.
I
I got one and I went, look at this.
I kept one in my wallet for so long that it like deteriorated.
Oh, really?
It was like a lucky $2 bill.
I used to keep in my wallet for years. One time I opened a Snapple fact and it was the number one Snapple fact. And it said, Snapple fact number 1, goldfish have a attention span of 3 seconds.
Wow.
So I kept that in my wallet for a long time to a point where it flattened. It became this like flat.
You put a Snapple cap in your wallet?
Yeah. Well, at that point, I mean, this was 1934.
Of
no,
course.
This was like
we were
15
we were
years
on the
ago.
precipice of major world war.
Yeah. You never know what you're going to need. If
Yeah.
a Nazi's looking at you, just go,
Yeah.
run, you guys.
Yeah, that's how they almost prevented Pearl Harbor. Had they had one.
The movie?
Yeah.
I used to keep a little Snapple fact in my wallet, and it was like a big wallet. Now,
We always had big wallets in
We had
high school.
huge
I had
wallets. I don't even like the wallet
I had
I
no
have
money
right
back
now.
then, but it was filled with crap.
I know it was filled with crap. I used to have like little what are those? What's that word called? The laminated cards that said like full body inspector from bar mitzvahs that I went to. One of them said Pyro on it.
Very
or
hot
something.
topic. Yes, your famous nickname.
My famous
that
nickname.
you self gave yourself.
Pyro. Yeah.
Still, it is a good name.
I mean, it's a very cool name.
Yeah, it's edgy. It's like dangerous.
Yeah. I really wanted to be a fire guy. I mean, after me and my friends saw X-Men 3, and in X-Men 3, I don't know if you're a fan of it, and then we'll get back to the interview. Mm-hmm. But in X-Men 3, they do this thing where Iceman and Pyro are going head to head, and they were friends. So it's it's much like us.
Yeah, yeah, we're fire and ice.
Fire and ice. Yeah,
Whoa.
you're the Iceman.
Yeah,
I like that. Pyro and Iceman.
Yeah,
we already got 2 nicknames.
Pyro and Iceman.
Put that in the fucking. Yeah, put that in there.
All right, very good.
Pyro and I'm Iceman, and we're coming to you live.
We're doing a morning zoo show.
Yeah, it's going to be a morning zoo.
Pyro and Iceman.
Is that a hippopotamus joke? So don't write that down though.
I couldn't possibly.
And then in the movie, they're going head to head. Big moment. They both go shoo, and they shoot their powers at each other. And obviously, it's like fucking going like this. You know? And me and my friends wanted to recreate that, so we went to Target, and I got a. You're laughing already. And
because I can just picture how excited at the idea you were of this, and like
we went to
without
Target.
thinking of the logistics. Go ahead.
Yes, we went to Target, and the logistics weren't that bad. It's the danger that was bad.
Right.
So
that's involved in the logistics.
Oh, so I got I got one of those wristband things that like if you hurt your wristband.
Yeah, brace.
A brace. And I put a lighter in it.
No.
And I also, back then, there were this type of deodorant called Extreme. Remember Extreme deodorant? Bam Margera was
Of course he was.
the guy.
Yeah.
He made
Was it
millions
like Axe?
from the commercial. It was like Axe. But instead of shooting sideways, it shot up. So it was like, you go like, and so I took that and I duct taped it because it was flammable, and I would duct tape it to the wrist.
Yeah.
And then I had the lighter here, and I would go like that, and I'd spark it, and then I go, and it was like,
and it wasn't burning your top.
No, because I would go like this, and it would go.
Whoa.
And it was really cool. And my buddy, he took computer cleaner, duster. And if you know anything about duster, if you like
hold
shoot
it upside down,
if you hold it upside down or something, cold air comes out.
Very cold. The
Very
whole can
cold.
gets very cold.
The can gets cold. It's very cold air. It's pretty dangerous, actually.
Yeah.
So he did that same exact thing, and he put it on his wrist. And then we went into an aisle and in Target, and we went we shot it at each other. And apparently, the ice stuff is also very flammable. So it was like, and it like made this big ball of flame, and we were like, we got the fuck out of there.
And he didn't get like freezer burn on his
no
arm, and nothing caught on fire.
Nothing. I wish it did. This story would be better.
And did anyone film this?
No. No, I wish.
What? You did all
We
of
were
this?
filming stuff at the time too. I had like a little camera that I was.
So you had this whole thing, and then why did you go to a Target? Why not just do it in like your backyard?
because we saw the movie in the Broadway Mall, and in the Broadway Mall there's a Target.
Oh, so you went straight
Straight
from
from
the
the
movie,
movie
You're like,
to
we're
the
doing
Target.
this
We were-
right
yeah,
now.
we were like, we
we're
gotta
not
do this
even
right
leaving
now.
the store before
Yeah.
we.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I brought that home, and I was like, I just had it, and then I was like, what am I doing? And I threw it away. Sans the lighter, like I kept the lighter,
Whoa.
obviously. So I threw the whole thing away. And my mom, we went bowling, and my mom called me, and she knew exactly what it was for some reason.
What?
She was like, "You're making like flamethrowers," and I was like, "How'd you know that?" I was like, "The lighter's not even there."
Yeah.
And she could just tell that like it was all duct taped and
Whoa.
like
Oh, well.
I looked like fucking like I was
Pyro.
gonna do like Pyro, like I was the Pyro of like school shooters.
We did a thing where we filmed like a Barbie doll from off camera, and we just sprayed it with hairspray and lit a kind of a thing.
That's
And it
amazing.
just like was like and we were doing the voice off camera.
Fire was so fun when you were younger.
But when my dad saw that, and he was like, "You have any idea like how dumb you are? Like the fire when you're spraying it can go, even though it's projecting this way, the fire can go back into the can
And explode
and
the
then the
can.
whole can explodes in your face."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, did not know that.
I feel like I did know that, but we still did it because like anytime our parents told us anything, we were like, "Fuck you, mom and dad." We used to do this thing, and then we'll get back to the. But look how good I am as a co-host partner.
This is good,
I'm
yeah.
creating conversations. I don't know. We used to do this thing at the Broadway Mall. We would take Zippo fluid, and we would cover our hands in it.
Oh, no.
And we'd light the hands, and we'd see how long we could go. Before.
Is that why your hand looks like that?
No, this is from stress.
And not flame?
From when I was doing Here's the Scenario. No, I wish it was flame.
Yeah. They have cleared up a lot since the podcast ended. Who do you think is most to blame for the breakup?
For the breakup of the
yeah.
Nicole.
the producer.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I guess I'd say you.
Oh.
No. I'd say definitely not me.
Sure, of course. How could it be? Okay.
I'd say
Sorry.
whoever's fault it was is whoever is not currently in the room right now.
Oh.
No, not like saying it was Mike's fault. I'm
I
just
know, I
saying
can- I
if
know,
me
I-
and Mike
I-
are together, it's your fault. If
Oh,
you and Mike
okay.
are together, it's my
No,
fault.
I read what you're putting down.
And if we're all together, it's Nicole's fault.
sure. And if Nicole's there?
Nicole's fault. Bobby. It was it
Bobby's
was the
fault.
laugh button's fault.
All right. Let's do another SEE, subconscious evaluation assessment.
Okay.
Okay.
What have I said so far? I am
We're not.
being
No, you didn't. You were already forgetting the thing. This is different.
okay.
Okay. So, sincere or honest?
Am
Stick-
I supposed to say whatever comes
Yeah.
to? Well, see, this isn't going
See,
to work because
you're
I'll
doing-
just say the first thing that I hear.
You don't. You're taking too much time. You're thinking about it
Okay.
consciously.
Honest.
Okay. That's it. There's no answer. That's
But I do like sincere, though.
should have said sincere then.
Can I change my answer?
No. I or Sagalow?
What?
I or Sagalow?
I.
Great. That's it. Okay. We're moving on.
Oh, I hate what this is
What's
going to
your-
be. This is going to
what's
be some
your-
sort of, this
what's
is
your
some sort
biggest-
of Mad Libs.
What's
where,
you're by the way, you're controlling how that answers, by the way. There's a million different possibilities. There's a million different answers. There's a million different combinations.
millions?
Technically, it's like the combinations. There's like each one has its own web that based off what you pick. You're picking a totally different web. Stop. Okay, well that
Wait,
is
don't write that down.
not going to bode well.
I want us to get a sponsorship for our new podcast.
Well, they're not sponsored yet, so but
Brisk?
how would you pitch Brisk as a sponsor?
I would go, guys, you need to get into the podcast game, okay? No other soda is doing this. We're a very popular
It's
podcast.
also not a soda. It's an iced tea.
You're a soda. Okay. You're filled
By
with
its
sugar.
very definition, it couldn't be a soda. There's no carbonation.
Whatever. Well, look, our podcast is like, I mean, you'd pitch it like you'd pitch any kind of, it's very popular, this podcast, and we'll always have it say Brisk right there.
Great.
And every commercial we'll say brisk. I mean, this doesn't even need to be a meeting. This could be a fucking email.
Yeah, this is a layup is what this is.
This is a layup.
Of course.
Hit me.
What is your favorite meal?
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger
Okay.
with fries.
Well, you're in luck. Matt.
Oh, that would be really great. I went to get pizza before this, but I was like, I don't like when they heat the pizza up, so I asked them to just give it to me, which was a huge mistake. It was so cold, and I was just eating it, and it was pepperoni. Yuck.
Cold pepperoni?
Yeah.
I like cold pizza, though.
Me too, but this was like cold. It felt like old.
Right.
So
I don't
I
like
would
that.
love for that cheeseburger.
Matt, where are you, pal? Get in here. There we go.
Are you serious?
All right.
Did you seriously
Here we
get a
go.
cheeseburger?
Oh, look at this.
No
huh?
fucking way.
Thank you so much.
That's
I
insane.
appreciate it, bud.
What if I said something else?
This is, I guess.
This is crazy.
All right.
Now we're podcasting.
Yeah, we got a podcast.
This is the best interview I've ever
All
done.
right. Oh no, this one's yours. So you go ahead.
Oh well, now
You
I don't want it.
What do you mean?
This one's yours.
What's the difference?
Is this gonna put me to sleep? Do you have like mushed up? Like
Cheeseburger cheers, dude. No, I don't here.
why? Do you have stuff on that one?
Yeah. It's just it's just a cheeseburger, man.
All right, Matt's liable.
Yeah. What do you think?
Where'd you get this? Shake Shack?
Yeah. You knew just from that it was Shake Shack?
Of course. It's good. It's a little cold,
Yeah.
but I like cold cheeseburgers.
You do. I know that about you.
All right, so I guess we'll finish these later. You want to chew on the...
No, I mean you can do whatever you want. You can enjoy it. You like it though. You like the taste?
I guess. What is it, like turkey burger or something? What's in this? What'd you do? What'd you do to it? It looks like a regular burger.
It does, right?
Tastes like a regular burger, too.
You can finish it if you want. It don't matter to me. Whatever you want. You can have it later.
Podcast. I'll finish it later.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm feeling wavy.
Yeah. We'll see. What
What was that? Why'd you do that? This
Sorry.
is crazy. This is like a clown podcast. You can't keep this up. You're not going to be able to keep this up. I'm calling it right now.
What,
You're going to go back to just like a talking
I already
podcast.
quit.
Like
No,
everybody else.
what's no, we gotta find. I gotta find. Once I find somebody, the search is over.
All right.
You know, but what's your biggest strength? What's your biggest strength?
I'm honest. I'm sincere. Mm-hmm. I like cheeseburgers.
that we've just established. Yeah.
I'm easy to work with.
You are. I'd agree to that.
And that should be the winning combination. I'm honest. I'm easy to work with.
We've made many sketches together.
We've made many sketches together.
During the COVID.
We made many specials together. What the fuck was with that burger?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were, we can, what's the word? Compromise.
Collaborate? Oh,
Collaborate.
compromise.
I'm a good collaborator. I compromise well.
And so that's good. Okay. So, and besides fashion and exercise, what would you say is your biggest weakness?
That's funny. Those are my weaknesses. So you're already wrong. I mean, maybe exercise. Exercise is probably my biggest weakness. Is I try too hard.
Oh, okay.
And
you love too much.
I love too much. I'm too honest. I'm a shooting star, so at any point if we're working together, I'm gonna zoom right by you, and you'll probably be a little resentful.
Okay. Wow.
So that's. But you realize how much of a terrible answer that is. But I also, in that way, make you work harder.
Okay, you motivate me.
I motivate.
Okay.
Through resentment.
I feel like you didn't have a lot of great interviews when you were going through jobs.
No way. No way. Every job interview, I was like, what is this? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Especially
You're
because
gonna
it
give
was
me the job or not?
Yeah, yeah. I sat there like, you're
They're
going to give it
like,
to me?
absolutely not.
Yeah, they're like, tell us anything about you. Yeah, every job interview I ever had. Well, because it was also for like bowling alleys. And one time I went into a Chinese place looking for a job and they laughed in my face.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, can I get a job here? And they're like, what?
Because they were all a family, I imagine.
Yeah, they're like, and no, we're not like having some fucking chubby white girl in the back.
I could see you being you were a delivery boy. I mean, you made sketches
Yeah,
about it.
I could have delivered food,
Yeah.
but at that point, I wasn't driving.
Oh yeah, then that's crazy.
Yeah, I was like a 14-year-old looking for a job, and
They only hire
what?
their old like 11-year-olds,
Yeah.
children there.
Yeah,
I remember one time in college, Eric and I went to a Chinese takeout place, and the person literally couldn't see above the counter. It was just like I just saw like the top. I just saw a forehead and hair.
that's like every time I get Chinese food. It's always their like kid being like,
How are there child labor laws? Like, isn't that like a highly illegal?
"There's bigger fish to fry,"
Okay.
which was actually the name of the Chinese place.
Yeah, that's.
bigger fish to fry.
Oh, you really wanted to do the voice.
Whatever.
You already have a funny podcast called Sagdaddy Da Pod.
Yes,
That's correct. By the way, is that Ebonics?
Sagdaddy Da Pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the "duh" is probably the most Ebonics part of it,
Yeah.
but it's not like slang or anything. I mean, I guess "duh," but
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
I mean, I've done it. It was very fun.
Yeah,
Multiple
your episode
times.
comes out this week.
Great. Your podcast was also, I believe, ranked #1 in guests leaving covered in cat hair. Now, how have you handled that success?
How have I handled the success of that?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't really seen any money
Money.
from that or anything like that. People usually do complain, but there's literally nothing I can do about it, you guys. I mean, the cat he's putting out more hair than we're cleaning up.
Yeah, cats do let out a lot of hair, and finding a lint roller in this day and age with Amazon,
I have a
almost
lint roller,
impossible.
but it's not that good.
Right.
I used somebody's lint roller the other day, and I was like, "This is a lint roller."
Yeah. You probably had a cheap lint roller.
I guess I got a cheap one, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not my fault. I don't know how much. Nothing's my fault.
Sure. It's a pattern I'm seeing.
That's my biggest weakness is nothing's my fault.
Yeah.
Or my strength
Yeah.
is that nothing is my fault.
There you go.
And I feel like if I were hiring someone and they were like, nothing is my fault, I'd be like, that's someone who will never make a mistake.
Sure. Or never take
Credit for their mistakes, yes. But I mean it as it's not my fault. Like I have no control over any of this.
Right. You're like Bart
I'm
Simpson.
doing the best I
didn't
can.
do it.
Yes. Bart Simpson's catchphrase. We
Yeah.
all know Bart Simpson's catchphrase.
I don't think
Man,
everybody does.
Cowabunga, dude.
Man, you tried to be like man, like that was
Man.
his catchphrase. You know his catchphrase.
It
Man.
was kind of man.
Dude was his
No, he
Don't
never,
have a cow. Oh, don't
have
have
a cow, man. God.
Let's go back to the subconscious evaluation. Brendan or Sagalow? Go.
Brendan.
There you go. Great.
I hate every answer I'm giving.
in the song Pink Pony Club, familiar with it?
By Chappell Roan, yes.
Yes, Chappell Roan. She says she's from Tennessee, but she's actually from Missouri. So what is she hiding?
What is she hiding?
Yeah.
What do you mean? She said she's from Tennessee in the song, but she's from
Missouri.
Well,
She's
maybe
not-
Chappell Roan is from Tennessee, and the character is from Tennessee.
But the song's supposed to be about how she didn't feel comfortable living where she grew up until she moved to L.A., and then she felt comfortable to be, like, LGBTQ and just kind of be different and come out of her shell. So it's kind of like this beautiful self-anthem. But then
Where's Missouri?
Missouri's not near Tennessee.
It's not at all Tennessee.
No. Like St. Louis,
How do you know she's from Missouri?
because she's very famously from Missouri. Can you pull up where Chappell Roan's from? But in the song, very famously from Tennessee.
I can't believe he's gonna be sick of you.
Look at this. Okay.
He's gonna be like, you're making me grab burgers and pulling up Chappell Roan.
Yeah.
That's your question? What is she hiding?
What's she hiding by not being honest? Because she's very honest about everything in her life except for that.
She is from Missouri.
She is. So
and
what's
she said in the song she's from Tennessee.
Yeah, if you look at we could look up a little map. There's once in St. Louis. You know where St. Louis is, Missouri, up there. So it's a big space. You know.
Missouri.
Missouri. That's what people from Missouri. That's like how
They
they
call
with
it
their,
that?
with
They
the,
call
well
it
with their
Missouri.
like accent. It sounds like Missouri.
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 Um,
So you see, there's Tennessee in there. I mean, actually,
maybe
they're-
she's
they're
just hiding
touching,
from the pub.
technically.
Maybe she's private. Maybe she's a private person. She's a character. You know, Chappell Roan isn't her real name. I get it.
What? It's more. I'm just curious if you're it's like kind of like
I don't give a fuck about that question.
Okay. All right. Is there a celebrity that you do irrationally hate?
Myself. No celebrity. A celebrity that I irrationally hate is probably Chappell Roan. To be honest.
Because she insists
annoys
upon
me.
herself.
She insists upon herself. No, she annoys me in a way, like, but maybe that's just my like sexism.
Homophobia? Oh, both.
I don't think it's homophobia.
Okay.
I think it's, if anything, it's the sexism I have inside of me.
Okay. But do you like Rihanna?
I love Rihanna.
Right. So it's
She's
sexism.
she's
There you go.
incredibly talented.
I 100% agree. But
I just don't like, she brought up a fucking notebook. I
just don't.
I have no real reason to not like her. Except
That's why it's an
except
irrationally hate.
it is irrational.
Yeah.
I just don't like her. She annoys me.
I'm on the same exact
and
page.
I bet if I met her, I'd be like, she's actually very nice.
I don't think I'd feel that way at all. I think that I would be very put off by like the costumes and the
Right.
excessive makeup, and it just feels like it's very look at me, you know? Look at me.
You don't
accept
think
me,
your
and
clothes
love
are
me.
saying "look at me"? You don't think your fucking shoes are saying "look at me"?
Do I have a like statue on my head right now? That's I mean, of perfect hair, perhaps.
I
but,
mean, yeah.
you know.
No, but in a way.
Okay. You really backed away from that. You're like, I hate her, but she's okay. She's probably great. We play video games all the time. Have for how many years now? A dozen, it feels like.
Am I supposed to answer that? Is
Yeah.
that a rhetorical question?
I guess it was.
Dozen,
a
it
bit
feels like.
rhetorical. I have fun playing video games.
I have fun playing video
So,
games.
and I never want to stop playing video games with you, pal, because no matter what happens here. So, with all that said, with all the video games and the hours that we played, all this other stuff, why is it that you stand with Russia on the Ukraine war?
I don't. I mean, I don't. I don't
So
know
you're
who
with Ukraine.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Well, I'll tell you what. I was with Ukraine until I went to fucking Velselka, and they took forever to get my food out.
Oh, so now
It was annoying.
you want them to be crushed.
They weren't nice. Yes. They weren't nice to me. I would like them to be crushed. to
the
death.
restaurant or the country?
All of it.
Okay.
I mean, they were.
You heard it here
Nah, I'm
first.
kidding,
on
y'all. I'm
record.
kidding, y'all. Just kidding. Who do I stand with? I don't know. I don't really stand with any of them. I would like for everybody to get along.
That's nice.
You
I
know?
like that.
I want world peace.
Meta
Or
world peace.
World peace. This is what I would say if I were running for president of the world. I would
Mm-hmm.
go world peace. We're either going for world peace or pieces of the world. You choose.
I do like that.
Yeah,
Is that from something?
I just made that up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. Make that a shirt. Get right out of here and get to
Yeah.
that aisle where you start the fire and flame and start
I'm
pressing
wearing a
t-shirts.
wife beater. Like,
Yeah.
I look like fucking Frank Abagnale Jr.
It would be
printing
so
checks.
funny if the other. It would be so funny if
Carl!
The other, yeah. Merry Christmas. It'd be so funny if you. If you show up and you're like, we want what was it? No, pieces of the earth.
It's
is the
either
second part.
it's
we want world peace
it's
or
either,
pieces of
it's
the
either
earth.
world peace or pieces of the earth.
And
you
they're
decide.
like, okay, we'll take this piece of the earth plus the new territories we wanted. You can keep your piece. Of the earth.
No. What? And then on the back it says, no. What I mean is, is that the world will be exploded into pieces.
Gotcha.
Floating through space.
Oh, so it's world peace or annihilation.
Annihilation.
I like-
complete.
I like
and
that
utter
even.
annihilation.
That all has to be on the back.
Yes.
The whole thing. No. What
the,
I meant
the
was
back is going to be longer.
Yeah.
It's going to have tails.
Type 8 font.
Like a
Yeah.
like a tuxedo.
Okay. Subconscious evaluation. Loathe or despise?
Loathe.
Great. Do you?
I'm saying all the first ones.
No, not every time. Actually, you're not.
Oh.
But we'll get to it at the end. You got a tattoo on acid.
You know what you're going to do? This is going to be all for nothing. There is no end thing that you're going to pull it out of. You're just going to make me do all this stuff, and then you're going to go good night, and I'm going to go, well, what happened to the freaking thing? Because that's right up your alley.
And
buddy.
you're feeling great post cheeseburger.
Yeah. I
Great.
had 2 bites, and I feel good. Why?
No, I mean I don't mean in that way. I mean like you're feeling like.
Is that like an edible
Fun.
cheeseburger?
Are you feeling more
Do you put
free?
melatonin in that? Why? Maybe. Why? What do you mean free? Why?
Defense activated.
I'm a defensive guy.
I just
Probably one of my flaws, if I'm being completely
There we
honest
go.
and
Like-
sincere.
It's better than the no flaw defense from earlier.
Well,
So no, but you're like normal.
yes, I feel
Great.
normal.
Great.
Why?
Okay. It's just one of the questions, man. Calm down. What? So you got a tattoo on acid. That is not going to curry favor. You got a tattoo on acid.
Sure.
What did it?
This is what you know about me.
What did it feel like? I was there.
It felt great.
Did
felt,
it? It didn't.
Yeah, it felt awesome.
And
It felt like it felt good. I was like
scratching an itch.
Kind of. It felt like a massage a little bit.
And at any point during the free tattoo on LSD from the guy also on LSD,
Yes.
did you think like, my
I shouldn't be
God,
doing this.
what has my life become? Or is it more of like, this is exactly where I had hoped?
I never think what has my life become. It feels like one big life. I'm never like it's this now. It used to be this. It's kind of like how I look at. What are you writing down? It's kind of like how I look at it as like time. You know, time is oh, that burger's hitting. No. Time is essentially a construct. We all know that.
Sure.
But if you really think about it, it's a construct. It's like we just kind of made it up. There is no yesterday or tomorrow. There's just a continuous cycle of
So you don't believe
light
in
and
growth
dark.
or...
No, I believe in growth.
Okay.
No, I mean, you know, so me, there is no what have I become or what will I become. It's
What
you're
am I?
just what am I? Yeah.
But what
Wise
about,
Waldo.
What about... But what about what were you?
I was always me.
Oh.
What do you mean?
You're both making perfect sense, but also
Both?
getting both making
two of
perfect
us?
sense and also like teetering on very confused
Yeah.
and losing it all.
Now that's the man I've become.
Yeah. All right, this is great.
How many pages did you write here?
There's like 30 more. What do you think all the different? Name me all the differences you can think of between alpacas and llamas.
All the differences
Yeah.
between alpacas and llamas?
Rattle them off.
Alpacas have a larger head.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have more
Is that
hair.
true?
I think so. Yeah.
You think
Llamas,
alpacas have more hair?
Well, I guess they both spit. Yeah, I think alpacas have more of a mane.
Yeah, they kind of have the emo hair, those fun videos.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. The Emperor's New Groove was about a llama, not an alpaca.
That's true.
Maybe they have longer necks.
Yeah.
Why? Do you have the answers?
I want you to keep. Is that all of them you can come up with?
No one would ever really ask these questions.
I'm asking these. It's important to me. In my
Why? How does this help our podcast?
Because it's creative thinking.
You hear what I said? That
I did like that. I immediately got. I was like, oh no, I better come up with a good answer soon.
Yeah. How does this help our podcast?
That's
and also, yeah,
because it
How are we
helps me to
splitting
think how you
this?
creatively think.
that's creative.
Yeah,
That's a creative thought.
you said the Emperor's New
What's the
Groove.
difference?
You said a larger head and neck, both just unsubstantiated, just bold claims. I like that about you. You
Okay.
lie with confidence. You're not even lying. You're wrong with such confidence that it's like, I believe you.
I feel like you did kind of trick my brain into thinking that something was in that burger because I'm feeling real weird.
No, you do feel something?
I guess.
Okay. Just like what? Like
I don't know. Probably nothing. I feel a little tired. A little high, maybe. Did you do anything to the burger? Will that be revealed?
That will be revealed, of course.
You can't drug your guests. You can't drug your other co-hosts.
What do you think my biggest weakness is? Careful now.
What do I think your biggest weakness is? You are late to everything.
Okay.
You live under a rock. You're late to everything. Everything
Late.
you send to the group chat, I've known for weeks.
Oh, late to everything.
Yeah, you're not late. You're not a
literally.
late guy.
Okay,
You're
okay,
late to
gotcha.
like pop culture moments. And
Oh, okay. Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and
I do have
any kind
I
of
do have a young
news.
child.
Yeah, well, you've always been like this.
It's true. Okay.
Okay.
I'm an old
You
soul.
blame stuff on the child all the time.
Why else have one?
It's true. That's pretty much it, I would think.
Okay. I'm late to things, and that bothers you.
It does for some reason.
Yeah. I'll tell you what bothers me is
Well, we don't have. Why are we doing that? You asked me.
Nothing's worse than being late to something, but you not knowing you're late to it, but being very excited to share in the
Yeah.
excitement with people, and then sending them to everyone going, "We knew that weeks ago."
Well, I stopped doing that.
Did you?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I've stopped doing that. I'm just like, yep, knew
You
about
thumbs
this.
it up.
I'll thumbs it up.
Yeah. I appreciate that because sometimes it used to really hurt.
Well, it is funny to be like, I seen it.
Yes, the I seen it
Does
thing.
I-
That
I
was a
seen
big. That was a big part of our.
Yeah,
That was
I
a big
seen
part
it.
of our falling out. That was actually the second to last episode of Here's a Scenario we did. That was kind of
should have been called I Seens It.
yeah. Subconscious evaluation. All or every.
Every.
Boom. Look at that. You're getting better at it, dude. You're
Yeah.
not thinking anymore.
Let's restart.
Okay. What haven't we got to here? I think we're pretty much banging out all these things, which is very exciting for me because I feel like this is going.
I feel like this is a magic trick.
This
what you're
is going
doing.
very well.
Like a very slow magic trick, and you're gonna go. So you're thinking of da, 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 and you have a card in your pocket.
Yeah. it's a card's a burger.
Mm.
How many friends does a person actually need?
At least one.
Hmm.
I think at least one.
I like that.
I mean, I guess you don't really need friends.
Don't you?
If you want a good life, yeah. And if you want to be able to evaluate yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you want people that will call you out on your bullshit, like you're late to every pop culture moment.
Yeah.
And you actually are wearing clothes that are supposed to say, look at me, scream at me.
Yeah,
I said scream at me. No. You definitely need what was in that fucking burger, man? No, you definitely need at least one friend, someone that will hold your feet to the fire.
Okay. Feet to the fire. Do you? Because I think I kind of like I think at least two friends is the answer. And there's no, I mean, it's a subjective question. Here's why I say two friends, because you need one friend to bounce things off and find out all that stuff. But then you need that other friend to confirm whether that's true or whether that person's full of shit. Because sometimes it's more of a Socrates method kind of a thing, right?
How?
Because you poll the group, you get the consensus from the public versus just being like, what are all your thoughts? And then I guess I'm not going to fact check this. I'm just going to assume you're right on everything that you're saying about me.
I guess you're right, but I think when it comes down to how much do you need, like the word need,
right,
is very.
But is
much,
one friend valuable if you don't have another one to
yeah, of course,
check it off of?
Yeah, not everybody's trying to bullshit you, man.
Even if they could be sincere in their things, but maybe they're just wrong.
I think. Wait, what was the question? What did you just ask about?
Are you good,
one
dude?
Or two? I did smoke weed before this, but that's all right. I don't know. What'd you put in that burger, dude? I have a headache.
I have a headache.
He would never drug me. This guy.
I'm not. Whoa, excuse me.
See, that's another thing we change around here. We need more space for guests
to reach,
to punch and
do
stuff like that.
No, this is ultimately was more of a trust test than anything.
Oh, okay.
See if you'd take a bite of a burger, you know? But
buddy, that's like putting a fucking Twinkie in front of a dog.
Well, it is, but it also is interesting to see, how you're feeling with it in response. So it's like a two-pronged effect. So I'm glad that you're feeling normal-ish, but with a slight headache. I will mark down the headache. Yeah, dude. How long? You said something interesting to me today that you said you were, or the other day you just said you're not sure how long you feel like doing any podcast, which is even your podcast you were talking about. So obviously,
this is a gotcha question.
Well,
you're trying to create news.
This is front page news on cat hair enthusiast.
Of the cat hair there.
But obviously that's disconcerting for me, because if we're about to get into business together, how will I know that you just won't walk right out of here?
Gotcha.
You said, I don't even know how long I want to do this.
Well, interesting. Well, I think everything has a end at some point. And if we get into business with each other, we should know that that end will come eventually, but not anytime soon.
Okay. I mean, we're on like a rocket ship to the top in this office.
I think it's very admirable, and I think it's a strength to know that things will come to an end at some point.
Yes.
To be with someone that isn't going to be like kicking and screaming until doing it longer than it should be.
Sure. You don't want to be like, you want to go out on, you don't want to be like The Simpsons.
I would
When's the
love
last
to
time
be
you
like
watched
The Simpsons.
Simpsons?
I've been watching them. I'm rewatching.
Really?
I'm rewatching the Powerhouse seasons. You
What's
know what
that?
I mean? Like the Golden Era.
Oh no,
the four through
I
11.
feel like once they went to HD, it changed. There's something about that.
It didn't look as good.
What was that, like
Cartoons,
2001
that
or 2002 or something like that?
But I also think if it didn't look good, people would be like, they got to change the way this thing looks. Everybody's going to have a fucking opinion. South Park looks better than what it used to.
Looks better, but it's still crude, and it's compared to...
But The Simpsons were never based on crudeness. They were never based on, like, this is funny because the animation is funny.
Right.
South Park was.
Right. But I feel like it just, there's something... How is it that switch happened where it got less funny?
What I think is happening is... when a new batch of writers comes in, it's like telephone. Like the original people know the sound and the name, and they hit a spot, and maybe all the writers were really good, and then that just starts changing, and the writers' room just changes, and then their opinions just change, and then you don't know what makes the show funny anymore. You know what I mean? While also trying to be like, how do we make this new? And usually new for an institution like The Simpsons is usually not good.
So you say stop.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a bunch of kids that love The Simpsons right now.
I don't know anybody.
Maybe it's like Saturday Night
Live.
Live.
I talk to a lot of children, and very few are talking about The Simpsons.
Well, see now I'm interviewing you. You like children, huh?
I have one myself, in fact.
Oh, you sick son of a bitch.
All the children I hang out with say we're not watching The Simpsons. They're onto Cocoa Melon. But all right, man. And what's the best ice cream flavor?
Well, what are we talking about here? I mean, how are we talking about the original, like whatever's? Or are we the best? I would say either cookies and cream, or waffle cone.
Waffle cone
or whatever waffle flavor. You know what I'm talking about? Every time we go to
the thing the cone is made of, like the chunks of that.
Every time that we go to what's that ice cream place called?
Van Leeuwen's.
Van Leeuwen's. I almost said Lou Gehrig's.
It's a very sad ice cream place.
Yeah. Every time we go to Van Leeuwen's, whatever that cone flavor
honeycomb.
Is. Honeycomb.
That's just like, it's honey. It's
honeycomb is very good.
Yeah, honeycomb is one of my favorites.
Good.
It's very delicious.
And it's one of his favorites.
Yeah, it is.
So
did you say that on purpose?
Maybe.
Either
way,
I think cookies and cream's a great catch-all answer, because I feel like it's at least the most consistent across multiple brands.
Yep.
Obviously, cookie dough is the best, but I do think...
Cookie dough?
Yes. What is that face for?
Well, we'll have to see. Once I take over this place,
I don't like the way you're looking around. No, we're not
around
changing things around. We'll have an ice cream test. Matt? No, it just brings out a pint of ice cream.
That would be incredible.
Yeah, it would. No, and I think that's probably about it for us here. I think I've got all the answers that I need.
So what do you think?
Well, let's finish the subconscious evaluation.
Sure.
Last one here, and then we'll put it all together. I'll go through we'll read all the things out at once. Again, this is thousands of different possible outcomes based on every answer you've said has led to a different web of different things. Last part of it, without thinking, Jews or Muslims?
Jews.
Okay. Great. All right. So
God.
now we have.
I am Jewish, though.
I have, well,
So-
on your dad's side.
But
So
that counts.
It doesn't for most. But there is a sympathizing there, which is interesting because here is what your subconscious evaluation assessment has said. These are all the things that you chose specifically.
Okay.
This is what you said. I am being honest. I, Brendan, loathe every Jew.
I am being honest. I, Brendan, loathe every Jew.
Now, would somebody who is Jewish say that?
That's funny.
That's a little
yes, they
disconcerting.
would, actually. Yes, they would.
Maybe you are Jewish after all. Well,
That's
Brendan,
funny.
thanks for coming in.
Do I got the job?
Well, we'll be in touch.
Give me that fucking burger.
Wait, Mike. I was fucking cool with it, man.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. All right, cross that out. Cut that.